Welcome back to the Hotep Money Channel, where we cover the latest in artificial intelligence and finance news. I am your host, Hotep Jesus, and without further ado, we have some big tech updates for you today. Bear with me. It's going to take a little while, but we got to walk through this with a fine-tooth comb. Palantir speaks about the ICE protests, and they had some interesting things to say. So CEO Alex Karp said, "It is confounding to many that the same software system that is capable of preventing a terror attack may be equally capable of preventing an unconstitutional intrusion into the private lives of citizens by the state. But that is the software system that we have, quite intentionally built." He says their software will ensure that the state and its agents can only see what it ought to see. Now, I don't know who decides what it ought to see and what it should see and shouldn't see. I don't know. But that's what he said. He also says, if you are critical of ICE, you should be out there protesting for more Palantir. I don't know what that means. I guess Palantir's software is protester. I don't know. He said our product actually, in its core, requires people to conform with Fourth Amendment data protections. So the speculation, the rumors, the conspiracy theories say Palantir is against our privacy, and Palantir is like, no, we are for your privacy. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Elon Musk got a little legal issue. France. Prosecutors have raided the French headquarters of Elon Musk's social media platform X and summoned the tech billionaire and the company's former chief executive for questioning as part of an investigation into alleged cybercrime. Musk and Linda Yaccarino had been summoned for voluntary questioning in April. The Greek government, they said they're close to announcing the complete social media ban for children under 15. Some of you may have heard about that. The investigation launched in January suspected the algorithm of suspected abuse of the algorithm and fraudulent data extraction, what the prosecutor's office said it had widened to cover complaints about X's official intelligence tool, Grok. It says here included fraudulent data extraction, falsified operation of an automated data processing system by an organized group, and operation of an illegal online platform by an organized group. So Batharel, the MP in France, said the X algorithm had reduced the diversity of voices. And he commented on Musk's personal interventions since he bought it. Another complaint said that the changes had led to a surge in nauseating political content. There's some other comments here about Holocaust denial. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. That algorithm was really spooky in the beginning. It did feed you the same voices over and over again, it seemed like, and there was an exorbitant amount of political content forced down our throats. So I don't know what's going to happen. Elon said he's not complying. He said you can kiss his South African ass. That's what he said. Anyway, let's move on. OpenAI got some new tech out. New tech from OpenAI. They dropped the app, Mac app. Says here today we're introducing the Codex app for macOS, a powerful new interface designed to effortlessly manage multiple agents at once, run work in parallel, and collaborate with agents over long-running tasks. We're also excited to show more people what's now possible with Codex. For a limited time, we're including Codex with ChatGPT Free and Go, and we're doubling the rate limits on Plus, Pro, Business Enterprise, and EDU plans. Those higher limits apply everywhere you use Codex in the app, from the CLI in your IDE and in the cloud. The Codex app changes how software gets built and who can build it, from pairing with a single coding agent on targeted edits to supervising coordinated teams of agents across the full cycle of designing, building, shipping, and maintaining software. So, new Codex app for Mac. If you're a Mac user, you might be excited about that. More Elon news. This is the last story, and then we're going to take a look at who's got earnings. SpaceX has acquired xAI, which is interesting because SpaceX wants to IPO later on this year. There were some talks about, we kind of saw this last week in one of our updates. There's a bit of a monopoly here. So I think if you are on the social media platform X, maybe you are now technically eligible to be an astronaut. I don't know. So it says here, their plans for the future are launching satellites of mini data centers on an hourly basis. He envisions millions of tons of satellites being launched annually, with each ton generating 100 kilowatt of compute power. Elon says by directly harnessing near constant solar power with little operating and maintenance costs, these satellites will transform our ability to scale compute. And he said this is a first step towards being a Kardashev level 2 civilization, basically saying, you know, harnessing the power of the sun at 100% is the Kardashev civilization. He said this is like, you know, our first step to get there. So yeah, I don't know, but if you are a shareholder in xAI, you just made a big flip. Somebody got paid. Is it Qatar? Is it Qatar? Is it the Saudis? Who was it that got paid? Somebody got a nasty flip in that funding. So yeah, so now all of the expenses are going to be under the SpaceX banner. Let's take a look at the earnings calendar today, February the 3rd. AMD. Merck, PepsiCo, Amgen, Pfizer. Oh my God. Chipotle, EA, PayPal, Take-Two, Prudential. Oh my Jesus. Oh my mama. Carlisle Company, Clorox, Galaxy Digital. I actually had puts on Galaxy Digital earlier today. Yeah, they paid out really well. What else? Fubo TV. Yeah. So check your charts. It's gonna be a crazy day tomorrow, Wednesday the 4th. Hit the like and subscribe button so you never miss another one of these profitable updates. I'm Hotep Jesus, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I remember when you was training me, man, when it was training day, like Denzel.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.